Okay, greetings, patriots, starseeds, light workers, and of course our brave military fighting to save our Constitution. And welcome to 1776 United, and we are in a worldwide and galactic revolution. Now, I just finished a video basically kind of telling you what they are showing you. Now I'm going to tell you what they're not going to show you right now. They're building this up to a World War III scare event, okay? And how they're going to do this is that they picked a fight with Iran, okay? Iran is going to retaliate into the United States, okay? Everybody knows that all these insurgents are here, and, you know, this is the big buildup, right? Now, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news or anything else, but the United States is going to be attacked, okay? Now, but they're not attacking the United States Republic. They're attacking the United States Incorporated, okay? Because there's many satanic sites around the United States that need to be gone. Okay, remember when we talked about this years ago? We were talking about this and how they were going to blow the dams, and they're going to blow these monuments, and the Gettysburg Museum, and maybe the White House, and you know, all this other stuff was going to happen, right? Well, this is what they're building up to. Okay, Iran, because we hit them, and just for the record, they basically took out the demonic CBD, crypto, satanic sites that were in this particular area in Iran. That they had moved, I believe they moved a lot of that well-protected, data or documents or machines or whatever they were from Ukraine over to Iran, okay? Because they're all in this together. These satanics, they're moving things around to try to stay alive. Now, but of course, I'm thinking that this has already been taken out years ago. This has already been done years ago. I don't know. But no matter what, and who really cares? The fact of the matter is that we are going to prepare for this hit onto the United States, and they will hit. They will look like they're attacking the United States, but in fact, what the Global Alliance is going to do is use the rods of God to take out certain locations around the United States that were satanic, and it's going to look like a big-ass war, right? It's going to scare the shit out of everybody. Then the power is going to go out, and then the internet's going to go out. You know what I mean? And then we're going to be in this worldwide crisis, and people are going to be freaking out all over the place. That's how this is going to come together. So expect all this to happen. Expect in the next 12 days to be a ride like you have never had a ride before, okay? This is about to take off, and this is how they're going to take out all these sites. Now, I know there is military, and damn good military, well battle-hardened military in 360 cities around the United States right now, just to kind of help people through the dark period. And of course, protect them and make sure that any insurgents that are there are not going to harm any Americans, okay? Now, this is going to be the focus of the planet about how this is all going to be taken down. I thought they were going to peacefully bring down the dam and whatever, but, maybe they're going to blow the damn thing up, and, because there's a lot of satanic underground shit there. Okay, maybe they will take it out, and then the water itself will flood the underground, whatever's there, the hollow out or whatever, the tunnels or whatever, it's going to, it'll flood them. So anybody that is downriver from a dam in the United States, I would say jump in your motorhome or pack up your shit and get out of there, because there's going to be, there's a chance. I'm not saying there is. I'm just saying I'm starting to see how this is all going to, how this is all kind of gelling together. And, Iran is going to be the attacker, or so, in this movie, because Trump hit them. And this is how it's going to all set off. And of course, everybody's going to be blaming Trump and all this other stuff. But really, what it is the Global Alliance has got this basically a controlled demolition. They will use the rods of God on certain areas. So, I will try to get you the locations of these satanic areas. And it might even be in London, too. It might even be, some of the Parliament buildings in Canada. It might be, might be Washington. It might be any dam that's there right now. I mean, it's, any place where they had this demonic shit going on is going to be hit. Now, maybe even Vegas. I don't even know. But it's not going to be Iran hitting these spots, because they don't have the capability. But the Global Alliance does have the capability with the rods of God, and all they have to do is pinpoint it and drive these titanium 12-foot rods into the ground, and it'll feel like a nuclear blast, but in all actuality, it's just a big, massive rod of steel, of titanium, driven into the ground that will, blow the shit out of anything that's in its way. So expect all this to happen. And of course, when all these bombs go off and stuff like that, everybody just stay in your house, okay? You're not going to be harmed. Okay, you might feel some rumbling going on, but this is what the whole show is all about, and, I suggest that everybody get close to God, get close to your Creator, and give a little prayer, and He will guide you, He will protect you, and I would not worry about anything that is going to happen. What we have to think about is how good things are going to be on the other side of this, okay? And I will stay, as long as there's an internet, I will stay and keep doing these vids and keep you updated on what's happening. I know that one thing for sure, that one thing will trigger another, okay? So if things start getting hit, like it was in Israel or whatever, another thing will trigger that, okay? Maybe power, maybe internet, maybe banks, everything will be shut down. Everything's going to shut down. And because we're going to be, and even, nuclear sirens will go off and all this other stuff, it's going to freak out a lot of people, okay? So it's part of what has to be done to, shake the planet up and wake them all up. To, getting them out of their sleepy hollows, their sleepy comas, that they're in. And, there's a lot of people that are worried now, but wait till the bombs start, wait till the rods of God start hitting targets in the United States. And it could be anywhere. I mean, if there's a satanic site that needed to be taken out, then they're going to blast it. And they're going to use that event as an attack from Iran. But in the end, the EBS will come out and it'll say what it has to say, and everybody will be jumping up and down for joy because they'll know that this was just a movie at this point. A lot of this stuff has been taken out already. I know that they have been doing over 400 million tribunals and executions of these deep state actors and insurrectionists and criminals and mafias and mafiosos and whatever. They are doing some serious cleansing. And with everything that's going to be going on, I don't know where Russia's going to fit into this, or if that's going to be part of the event, but maybe they're going to connect that, I guess, saying that Russia supplied Iran with all this capability, right? Or China, or whatever. You've got two sides going off here, right? You have United States kind of on their own, with, of course, England. It's not much, Germany, whatever, all the usual suspects, and then of course you got the other, two or three powerhouses that are out there, which is Iran, and Russia and China, and India's, they're on the fence and whatever the case may be. But this is this is how they're going to get rid of all these satanic sites, and it's going to be a controlled demolition. Meanwhile, because you're not seeing Elon Musk too much, he's preparing the takedown of the Mossad satellite systems and all this other stuff that they are punching out, the SWIFT system and their, the central banks and all this other stuff. And they're all going to come down. Okay. He's ready to take them out and have the QFS and his Starlink, driven by Odin, take its place, which will be under a new system, a system that has the people, we the people's best interests. So, I think a lot of this stuff is going to be released. Anything's got to be better than what it was before. So, where we're going with this is their plan. It's the military's plan about how this is all going to come to fruition. So expect some real light show happening here on American soil and even Western society soil. Who knows? But they will keep you updated on the internet, showing that these places are being blown, but then all of a sudden it's going to go black, and that's going to leave everybody out there hanging. Okay. And then of course, once it goes black, turn your TV on and wait for the EBS to come on, and we'll see how that gets played out. But this planning, this World War III scare event has been in the making, has been in the planning for at least 65 years. So they're going to play this thing through, no matter who's saying what to whoever. But it's going to happen, and prepare yourself for this. This is not for the patriots that are out there that are in the know, that are aware of what's going on. These are for the sleepers and for the NPCs that have no idea what's going on. And they will think that the world is coming down around their ears. And that, I guess, is what their objective is. Yeah, that's my take on it. That's just my take on it. So, God bless everybody, and we'll see you on the next one.